First thing we did when we arrived at Tenerife was going to the monkey park because it was quite close to the airport. The only thing is that we didn't plan how to get there, so we came out of the bus at some random place and we had to walk to the park for like 30 minutes right next to the road. There weren't a lot of monkeys in the section where you could feed the animals, but there were lots of guinea pigs and lemurs. Then we took a taxi to Playa de las Americas since we're also close to that area. I found a cute Italian restaurant there called Limonella. We were staying in an apartment in Puerto de la Cruz, so on our first day we decided to just explore the town and look at the beaches there. We were quite tired, so we didn't do much else. The day was very windy. The tables and the chairs in restaurants were literally flying around, and that was a bit scary, honestly. Later, the sun finally came out, so we stopped by a beach bar and had the best smoothies ever. Then we waited for the sunset to go for a walk to the beach. We also went to a cool bar after, but I forgot to film that. We decided to book a tour to see different places around the island, because it would be harder to get to those places ourselves by bus. We went to this village called Masca, and I think that was my favorite place I've visited on the island. I just wish we had more time there because I really liked that place. It was just so beautiful, I couldn't believe it. After that, we went to the National Park of Teide, where we saw the volcano Teide, of course. That whole place was unreal. It actually felt like we were on another planet or in some movie like Dune. It was really impressive. And of course, we finished the day with watching the sunset at the beach. We took a bus to this big park called El Parque Rural de Anaga. We went for a hike there in the forest, and it felt like we were in some fairy tale because there are so many beautiful trees with moss on them. We also booked another tour, and this time it was a boat tour. Oh my god, I loved being on the boat so much. I think I want my own boat now, actually. We saw lots of amazing views and these huge mountains called Los Gigantes. It was really fun to be on the boat. We had lunch there and the drinks were unlimited. Then the boat stopped to look at the dolphins and everyone was so happy when we saw a few of them. It was so cute. It was quite cool because we also got to see some small whales. On our last day in Tenerife, we decided to explore a beach that was kind of close to us. Here's some lizards we saw on the way, but on the way back we also saw some chickens. The route was very pretty and we also walked through some banana trees. We did plan to visit another beach, but it was a bit too far and tricky to get to, so we changed plans last minute. And honestly, I'm so glad that we did because this beach turned out to be so beautiful too. It's really unusual to see black sand at the beach. I didn't swim a lot there because I think the waves were too big for me, but it was still nice to just relax there. By the way, this was just the path to the toilet. Elliot built a cute sandcastle. As you can see, not many people were actually swimming. That was the end of our trip. I really enjoyed it and thank you for watching.